From the death and destruction and the combined sparks of the forgotten tribe of Cybertronians that Cliffjumper hails from, a new Transformer is about to be born. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is my coverage of Transformers issue 17. Get comfortable and let me entertain you, because our story starts out with one twin searching for the other. He just found out in the last video that Starscream and Soundwave destroyed his brother and used his parts to fix the machine that would bring back the rest of the Decepticons. His brother was a sacrificial lamb, and he could not stand for this. He wanted to rip him out of the device, but he said no. Removal means death. So he said, I trust. I will remove you from this prison one way or another. You see, this episode is about brothers, it's about family, and right now, RC, with the help of Beachcomber, Spike, and Carly, were on the way tracking down her battle brother, Magnus. Finding the opportunity, she thanked Beachcomber for his assistance, and honestly, she was curious. Pacifism. You're a pacifist now. How did that even happen? And he explained it to her, that the day they came to Earth, he saw it. He saw fire. He saw bloodshed. He saw war. And from that war, when the hull of the ship was broken, he saw the stars. He saw life outside of war. And at that moment, he realized war is a choice, and he has chosen to stop fighting. The conversation with him and RC must have been too intense because they didn't notice a rocket was coming directly for them. The humans almost drowned. Thankfully, RC made the choice to save them, but the rocket still kept coming. She knew those blasters. Hey, Magnus, stop. It's me. And he looked and heard, RC, I apologize. I'm sorry. I just wanted to protect myself. As we see, the great Ultra Magnus had built a very large fortress. Back on Cybertron though, Cliffjumper was bringing smiles to the faces of his brothers on Cybertron. But one person wasn't smiling. Elita 1 was pissed off. You bring hope to a hopeless world. Must be nice. I do not have the luxury. I have a war to fight. I've lost friends, brothers. I've lost everyone. Cliff then says that is exactly why Optimus left. And as soon as she heard his name, she went ballistic. He ran away. He left us. He had the opportunity to save our world and he chose not to. Is that your leader? And from the back, someone said, a leader. Chill the fuck out. Optimus pulled up and in 5 minutes, he decapacitated the leader of the Decepticons. Do not question him. And you act like you're the only one that's lost something. We all have. All our brothers here have lost something. This little munchkin is carrying the souls of his brothers on his back. Do not talk to anyone about loss. We know it firsthand. Now I'm gonna need you to lock in because we have Decepticons to kill. Are you in? She said, I'm in. And they took off. Back on Earth though, things have just gotten worse because you see those colossal titans were still fighting. And now they have moved all the way to a city. Oh, and their leader Optimus Prime was going mad. They wanted to go test him, but he said, test me? Boy, innocents are dying. Autobots, roll out. As they set off to go protect who they could. Back on Cybertron though, the Decepticons who remained were pissed off. They wanted action. They didn't like to be on guard duty. Oh, did they get their wish. Because these Autobots come with the violence. They laid down the fireworks, allowing Elita 1 and Cliffjumper to make their way to the core to revive a new Autobot. The Decepticons saw this, of course, and they were excited. We see you, Autobots. Get ready to die. Elita said, go forward. I'll handle these two. And she did. Matter of fact, they were off screen. She stepped into the core and said, let's get this over with, bruh. Turning on the machine, it was time to bring forth a new warrior, feeding it the combined sparks of a fallen tribe. The creation event was about to begin. And just like that, with one push of a button, a warrior is about to be born. Back on Earth though, the colossal big-ass Transformers were going crazy. They did not care who they killed. This was a turf war between two Decepticons trying to decide who the leader would be, and they did not give a damn about no casualties. Why would they care about lesser life forms? Optimus Prime saw the horror and realized he could not fight. All they could do was rescue. So him and his boys just set off to save lives. They did it to their best of their abilities, honestly. At this point, some of the humans started to notice, who are you? And he introduced himself as Optimus, and they're just here to save lives. Just like that, they did their jobs. Back on Cybertron though, the life form was created, but now he needed a secondary mode, and so they provided a vehicle for the machine to scan. The wreckage of their old brother hit the platform with a huge thunk, and the scan began. When it was done, the life form was brought to life. Coming out from the smoke, he looked and he saw Cliffjumper. We recognize, no, I recognize you, brother, from ages past. Cliffjumper was terrified, but still he asked, what do the combined sparks of my clan call themselves? What is your name? As he saw this new Autobot, glimmering in greatness, wielding a glowing sword, introducing himself as Shredhead. Oh boy, he looks dangerous, and I'm here for it.